Then let's say we list a set of prime numbers. There is a reason why I'm giving all these, because there are times where you'll be asked to list, especially in paper 1. So this is why I want you to be familiar with odd numbers, even numbers, like that. Okay? So with prime numbers, these are whole numbers, all right, that are greater than 1, and that can't be exactly divided by any whole number. Okay? In other words, in simple terms, prime numbers are numbers that are divisible by 1 and itself. Ingangene mucheni 1 na eveyeka. What are those numbers? Okay, so we can't say 1 because takambakuti 1 and itself. So we can't say 1 and 1. So 1 is out of the picture. All right. Then some people get to debate. 2 is a prime even number. 2 can be an even number, or it can also be a prime number. So we say 2, 3, we have 5, we have 7. This time we are not including 9 because the 3 can enter into 9. Okay, so in this case, these are our answers. Okay, these are our answers. And let me take advantage of this. Let me also look at whole numbers, because people get to wonder what are whole numbers. So just a reminder as well, because I didn't mention whole numbers, so I think it would be better for me to even talk about it. So for whole numbers, these are numbers that runs from 0 to infinity. All right, 0 to infinity in the positive direction. We call them the whole numbers. Okay, and these numbers does not include any decimal or fraction. Now my own numbers are talking about the 0 up to 0, 1 up to kaya, trillion, zillion, kaya, up to infinity. Infinity will come but muyayaya until uko, like that, and so on. So these are whole numbers. Okay, so 0 up to katwish, they are called whole numbers. Now that I've mentioned about the whole numbers, let me also bring in integers. All right, let me bring in integers. So there will be times whereby your set will be carrying some negative, then people will be like, so I can bear with. So now, what about the integers? So for integers, all right, these are whole numbers. They are like these, but the only difference is that we get to include even the negative part. All right, so integers is the whole number that includes the negative. So whole numbers, they are numbers that runs from 0 to infinity. But for integers, these are numbers that runs, of course, from 0 to 1 to infinity, then from -1 to -2 again to infinity. All right, so these are whole numbers, but which has negatives, which includes the negative part, because inachema positive yekaeka, which are whole numbers. Integers includes the negative part. All right.